Hello, my beautiful Libra family. I have so many friends and family that are Libras, so I have a special connection to you guys as well. I feel like I say that about a lot of the signs, but I am serious. I do know quite a few Libras, and depending on if you're on the cusp of Virgo or Scorpio, I believe, might sway what type of Libra you are too. So I find that fascinating. But I was really called to do tarot readings for the individual zodiac signs, just asking your spirit guides, your spirit team, what they want you to know for the month of September. Keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so not all of the messages are going to resonate for everybody. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, so month of September, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And this is indicating to me that you might find yourself in the month of September starting to reevaluate who you are giving your time and energy to. You might even be giving people money or donating your money, energy, whatever it may be. You might be giving a part of yourself to somebody else. You might be too giving to somebody that is not giving back. It's very one-sided feeling here. So it's almost like you're being too giving or too charitable to somebody that's either maybe undeserving or they might not appreciate what you're trying to do for them. There is a sense of reflection here and maybe even decision making. The two cards, this is a Two of Wands. Sometimes the twos are indicative of making a decision. So this is pausing and reflecting on what you've been through, where you've come from. How can I set myself up better for the future now? How can I be protecting my energy? Because we also have the Seven of Swords here, and it feels a little bit like there is somebody that is taking from you in some way. And maybe that's your job. Maybe your job is draining you, and maybe you don't get paid enough. They just don't treat you well. Maybe it's a specific person in your life. Maybe you've been trying to help them out, give them a place to live, give them money, and they just aren't respecting boundaries or something along those lines. For the month of September, it's this newfound clarity here. You're going to have a new perspective on the situation. I think that there's going to be a realization for you. Fill up your own cup first and maintain that before helping others. There's going to be this sense of starting to take care of yourself. And we also have that being indicated here in the Tower in reverse. This is kind of your call out for self-care, because when you don't take care of yourself and you're so worried about giving to others, then that can lead to physical illnesses. It can lead to mental, emotional breakdowns. So making sure that you are filling up your own cup, that you're doing whatever your version of self-care is. That's going to be important for you, Libra. Spirit, what do you want? Ooh, there we go. We have a few cards here. That's okay. We have Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. So maybe Spirit is telling you that it's your turn to receive. Maybe you are so used to giving that you found it hard to start receiving the love and comfort and support that you deserve. Maybe you are in that nurturing, mothering position, and it's time for you to start caring for yourself or allowing others to help you. We have Wise One. Grow within your current situation. So we have those phases of life where we are in the nurturing position. First, we start out as an infant and we need to be cared for. And then we grow up and we start caring for others. We care for our children, people that are in need, the elderly, and then we become the elderly, or we become the people that need to be cared for again. So life is about a big cycle. But we can have these cyclical moments within any of these phases, right? I mean, there's an energetic exchange between a mother and an infant. So at times we've given to our mother or given to our caregiver our energy exchange of that love and the happiness. So we essentially were nurturing our mother or father like figure at that time. So this is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully I'm not making this too complicated or long-winded, but grow within your current situation. Your situation now is where you are needing to be nurtured. Traveler, move in a new direction. And I really feel like this one is going along with the Two of Wands and the Hanged Man. That new perspective, what has led me to be in this position that I'm in, and what direction can I move in now going forward so that I'm maintaining my mental, emotional, and physical health and well-being, because that needs to be number one. I need to take care of myself first, because if I don't take care of myself, I can't help anybody else. So doing that, moving in that direction for that self-care and asking for help, allowing others to help you. So Libras, I feel like that is going to be very important for you in this month of September. There was too many. Sometimes if a couple fall out, that's fine, but that was just way too many. What other messages do we have here? That one's feeling good. Too many. There was like 6 there. Can we just get one more, please? There we go. It's time to release negativity. So maybe it's that person or that job or that situation that's draining us. Releasing that negativity from our life, or finding a way to take a break from it anyway. Maybe we need to take a brief leave of absence. And it's not that you're not grateful. It's not that you're not showing gratitude, because here it's saying communication is key. I feel like communicating that gratitude, that you're so grateful for love and support, but you know, that recognition that you need to communicate when you need more of it, because sometimes we are giving more than we're receiving, and that's okay at some points in time, but it can't be so consistent that drains us and that leads us into more of a negative energy situation. So releasing that negativity, person, experience, and communicating when you need help. Okay, Libra, let's see what other messages your angels, ancestors, guides, spirit team wants you to know for this month of September. What else might be important for some of the Libras out there? All right, I will go with it. We have the Hermit card, and the Hermit card can be a sign that we need to go within. It's time for us to go on our inner journey and kind of separate ourselves from other people's energies. Going along with the last message, if there is a specific person or thing in your life that is feeling draining, this is your sign to take some time for yourself. This is you're refilling your cup. You're on this mountain area, and you're alone, and you are recharging yourself. So it's this need for inner connection. So in September, you might feel the need to be alone, and don't be afraid of offending people. People should not be offended that you need to take care of yourself. And if they are, then that's not your problem. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. And the energy that I'm getting from this is that we might feel a little bit lost from who we once were. I'm feeling like, so upright, it almost looks like this growth or this journey, this man remembering how he was as a child. And I'm feeling that there is starting to be a shift and a growth, that we're feeling a little bit different. We're not the same person that we used to be. And there's this recognition and this understanding that sometimes we need to be on our own, and this Four of Pentacles in reverse, and protect our own energy. Sometimes this can be a sign of being protective of our money or our family, but I'm really feeling that there's a sense of needing to protect your own energy. You might even need to protect your money if you've been giving a lot of your money to somebody else that might be in need, but maybe they're not appreciating it. That's the type of energy that I'm feeling here. It might also be saving your money in that make a little nest egg. If this job that you're in now is completely and totally draining, making sure you have a little nest egg before you transition into a new job. So that's a good reminder for you there. There's a sense of feeling held back, or like you might not have a choice in something. This is the Eight of Swords. So down here, she's not bound. In the mirror, she appears that she is. So in her head, she feels like she's stuck in this situation, that she doesn't have a choice or a way out, when she really does. So maybe taking a look at your options. What options are available to you to get yourself out of whatever the situation is that you feel like you might be in, or is causing you to feel restrained in some way. There is this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm feeling from this card that there's a it feels a little tired. I'm not going to lie. It feels almost if you have been continuing your education, or you've been doing training at a job, or there's something about a repetition here. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you're just feeling exhausted from it, but there's a tired energy, like upright. It feels like you're being repetitive, and you're doing what you need to do to get to where you want to go, and it's this really working on your craft. But this is in reverse, and it's feeling almost like you're tired of working on your craft. Maybe you need to take a little bit of a break from your craft or from your work so that you can get recharged. I know this is all very similar messages, but this is really what your spirit team is wanting you to know at this time. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and it's almost like we also have the Sun card in reverse. So there is a sense of feeling that if I take a break from this job, if I, get a babysitter for the kids and just take a day to myself, if I cut this person off financially or even energetically from myself, that there will be this lack. It's almost like you feel that there will be some type of argument, or home life will feel unsettled in some way. Maybe you feel that you won't be able to be that happy, successful family that's building your foundation, passing down money from one generation to the next, like you're leaving that money flow or something. I don't know. It's almost that sense, like there's a concern for the future, and that you're not doing everything that you possibly can to be ensuring that either your children know what a happy family looks like, because the perfect mom doesn't take a break. The perfect mom is on all the time. The perfect working husband goes to work every day. He doesn't take any sick leave. He's strong and works as much as possible. We're trying to get away from that energy. We're trying to step into, I can take a break for myself and for my family. And that, me being vulnerable and open about that, is what is going to teach the future generations, or teach other people that might be learning from me, what success looks like. I am successful in that I recognize my energy. And there's also a feeling of, if I've been doing this thing or been in this situation for so long, or maybe somebody else has been in this situation for so long, and if I take my energy from that, there's going to be a feeling of loss or of grief. I'm not going to be providing my light to them. That fear or guilt almost, in that you'd be taking something away from somebody else if you're not giving all of yourself to it. Hopefully that makes sense. So, not being afraid to take a break when you need to is the overall message from this here. Um, since it is coming up on fall, I think fall and winter are so magical, and so I picked out a fairy oracle deck as well as a mermaid and unicorn ones, because I feel like those are just super magical, and I wanted to give all the magic in this reading. So these ones turned sideways, so I feel like those are important. Magic and delight. Ooh, magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. So I feel like there's this sense that there might have been a brief loss of the feeling of magic. Everything can be magic if you want it to be. Everything can have a magical feeling if that's how you want to view life. So I feel like there's really going to be a call in the month of September for you to start seeing the magic in the world, seeing the beauty, seeing the magic and beauty in yourself. Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So I feel like this one is really calling out to taking delight in accepting love from others and accepting help from others. Always expect the best. Expect people to exchange their energy with you. Expect that when you leave the house or leave a tiring situation, that you're going to have a wonderful time, that you're going to have a great time. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in the simple things. So maybe it's really in the month of September going to be a couple of little simple things that are going to boost your energy levels and get you through. Okay, so from the fairies, we have wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So, whatever this challenge may be, you intuitively know what is going to alleviate your pain or help you out in this challenge. You have that inner knowing, that inner wisdom, and that can also be called your intuition too. You might be very intuitive. So listen to that and feel into that gut feeling to help guide you. Tree wisdom. She will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Ooh. So, this is again, you have help and support. You are being guided through whatever this situation might be for you. There might be a time when you have the radio on and a specific song comes on and the lyrics are just clicking for you. There's something about sound and words. You might be listening to a podcast and whatever they're talking about is going to ignite something within you to have a realization of what's going to get you to the next level. Believe in magic. Again, we have another magic card. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So recognizing your inner magic, recognizing how special and beautiful you are, how magical our bodies are. If you're a woman, I mean, we are a powerhouse, right? The fact that we can have the ability to grow a life within us is magical in itself. The fact that we can link our menstrual cycles to the moon cycles is magical. So there are so many ways to view your body as a temple, as being something magical, and seeing yourself as something just absolutely beautiful. What last message do we have here for Libra for the month of September? Okay, the magic of the Kohellan Druid. Caution, secrecy, and wary. So be aware of potential little lies that people could be telling you, because those little lies or secrets that are maybe kept from you are a big indicator of energy exchange. Are you willing to give your energy completely and fully to other people, but then you find out that these other people or companies, whoever, whatever it might be, are keeping things from you? That's not the energy exchange that we're looking for the month of September. This is really calling out to that swords card. I can't remember if it was a seven of swords, but it was the swords card with the guy holding all the swords, kind of walking away, a little kind of sneaky, like, haha, he got away with something. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. Just be cautious of who you allow into your life, who you allow into your presence, and are they feeding your soul, or are they just simply taking? The mirror. Know thyself. Self-examination. Seeing who you really are. And I feel like this whole reading has really been about that too, about stepping into this new you, having or gaining a new perspective of yourself and the people that are in your life, or the situations in your life that maybe are no longer a fit. So really examining yourself. If you're having a hard time with self-love and viewing yourself as a magical being and as a beautiful being, try some mirror exercises. They can be really hard, but look in the mirror and say 3 positive affirmations about yourself while looking yourself in the eye. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am patient, or whatever. If you're somebody that's really impatient, that may be a good one. I feel like mirror work could be really good for you. Yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Oh, so I did pick up on a little sense of that too, where we had the, oh gosh, I think it was the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse, and it was kind of this feeling of if something in my life is changing that I'm so used to having, or if I know that maybe this person isn't good for me and I remove them from my life, there's going to be a little bit of that sense of longing for what you once had, or I don't know if I can be apart from them because we have such this strong bond. There's people that are in some people call them the twin flame energy, or relationships, and maybe the relationship isn't the best for each other, and there might be a lot of arguments, there might be a lot of bickering, and drama within the relationship, but when they're apart, they just don't know what to do with themselves, and they always seem to be drawn back together. So there might also be a sense within this in finding yourself, so that you don't feel the need to use other people's energies to fulfill you. So learning how to be comfortable with ourselves so that we can truly know who we are. There are so many people that I've talked to that say, I don't know who I am. I have been in different relationships and I just take on the interests of the people that I'm with. I don't even know what I like. I've heard many people say that. So I really feel like this is a call out to you to find out what your own interests are. Before we started out this session, I had picked out a crystal that I thought would be really good for you, Libras, and the crystal that I picked out was selenite. This is my selenite wand, or rod, some people call it. And this is great for energetic clearing and recharging. So some people put their crystals on top of the selenite to recharge it. I feel like you need to really start recharging yourself, recharging your own energy. Selenite, maybe even you have a small piece of it laying on your body while you rest, maybe putting it under your pillow while you sleep to help recharge you for the next day. So selenite might be a good crystal to work with for the month of September. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be seeing you guys later.